Come here. Come on. No, come here. Come here. Don't run away. Okay, can we just take a minute to observe, not observe, but to look at how cute my little Zoe looks with her little bows in her hair. The dog groomers put little bows in her hair, and they've got little pink bows with Christmas trees on them. And she looks so cute. She's so annoyed with me right now. She's like, I don't want to be in your video. Okay. Hello everybody. I am so excited because this is going to be my first Christmas video of this year. I'm going to try to film some more Christmas videos for you because last year I didn't do so many, and I really love Christmas. So I do want to film more for you. And as you can see, I'm very Christmased up. I got my red lips on. I got my hair done up in this high ponytail, in which I'm actually really liking the high ponytail. I actually just think it's so cute, and I've got my Christmas sweater on, and I just think I am ready for Christmas. And you know, I got my Christmassy, I tried to do a Christmassy background. I kind of want to add some like garland, some kind of shiny garland through here, but I managed to find some Christmas lights to kind of string up here. So hopefully it is Christmassy enough for you guys. Anyway, as you know, I'm a rambler, and I don't want to ramble too much throughout this video. I don't want it to be super long like my favorites video was. I know that was a bit of a long one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite Christmas movies or films. You know, like, I love Christmas, and every year I love watching Christmas movies to the, what's the word, disdain, or I don't know, I can't think of the word. I'm sure you guys will understand what I mean when I finish the sentence, but basically my parents are not so much into the Christmas movies anymore, which is weird because my mom makes us watch a Christmas movie every year. But they kind of, you know, I guess it's because we've seen them like a kajillion times, but I still love watching them every year. So I just thought I would show you which ones that I really enjoy, and maybe you guys can give them a watch if you haven't seen any of them. I'm sure most of you have seen them. Most of them are pretty, like, they're classic Christmas movies that everyone usually watches. But yeah, I'm rambling again, and I shouldn't. So welcome to my Christmas video on my favorite Christmas films. Let's get to it. Alright, so I'm showing you these in no particular order, so it's not like I'm showing you my most favorite first or my least favorite first kind of thing. It's just in no particular order. So the first one I have to show you is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I think obviously this is a classic, but this is the live action Jim Carrey version. I mean, if you haven't seen this, then I don't know where you've been all your life. You must be living under a rock, or you just hate Christmas. So if you feel that way, I apologize. Don't know why you're watching this Christmassy video if you hate Christmas, but this is one of my all-time favorite films of just, you know what, even in general, like, not even just that it's a Christmas film. I really like this movie. I mean, probably purely for the fact that Jim Carrey is in it, and I love Jim Carrey. And that he's the Grinch. I mean, he plays the best Grinch ever, and I just think it's so funny, and I love it so much. So every year I make sure to watch this one because it's a good one. As well, I also like the classic cartoon version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Obviously, this is the first Grinch I ever saw, and I just thought it was amazing. It's so cute, and this, you know, like, the Grinch is just a classic Christmas story. And Dr. Seuss just writes the best stories. I think, like, I'm a huge Dr. Seuss fan, so I really like this. It's still in the cellophane because I just bought it a few weeks ago on Blu-ray because I'm like, I need this gem on Blu-ray. This one, I don't know that many people probably even remember it or even have seen it, but it is called Four Christmases with Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. And I'm not a huge fan of Vince Vaughn, but I actually quite enjoyed this movie. I actually went to see this in theaters with my friends on one of her birthdays, and I just really enjoyed it. It came out in 2009. Holy man, that was a while ago. It came out in 2009, and I just thought it was a cute little funny Christmas comedy, and I mean, I love Reese Witherspoon as an actor, so or an actress, I'm sorry. And this is basically, they end up having to do 4 Christmases, I think both their parents are divorced, I think that's what it is. And yeah, it says, every Christmas, happily unmarried, Brad and Kate escape divorced parents and exasperating relatives by getting on a plane. This year, a fog rolls in that even Rudolph's nose couldn't illuminate. The airport shuts down, and the couple is forced to celebrate 4 family Christmases in one hectic, hilarious day. So they have to do 4 Christmases, and each family member is like really different, and it's hilarious, and I actually really enjoy this one. Up next is The Polar Express with Tom Hanks, and I just thought this, with the camera quick, still good. I just really love this movie. I love the animation in this movie, and again, it's such a nice Christmas story, and it really, you know, drives home the idea of faith kind of thing. And I look at it as, you know, it's not just a movie about Santa Claus. I kind of look at it as, you know, how he can't, or the parents can't hear the ringing of the bell because they don't believe anymore. Well, that's how I kind of, you know, I kind of look at that as, a lot of people, you know, as kids, you do believe in Jesus and God and stuff like that because your parents have raised you that way. But a lot of people, when they get older, you know, they stop believing or something, or they, you know, things happen in their lives where they kind of turn away from Jesus and they don't believe anymore. So it's like they can't hear the ringing anymore. Like they can't hear Jesus saying, you know, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm here for you. So that's the way I kind of look at this movie, and I just think it's such a wonderful message, and can't go wrong with a Tom Hanks movie, right? He's a grade A actor. So definitely love this one. This is a good one. Alright, this one is one of my all-time favorites. I mean, I'm in love with this movie, like, so much. And it is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. And you know what, guys? If you haven't seen this movie, you need to just pause the video right now and go watch it, because it is one of the funniest Santa Claus movies I've ever seen. And I mean, Tim Allen plays probably one of the best Santa Clauses I've ever seen. Like, I think he just has, the way they like did his makeup or made him look like, he just looks like Santa Claus, how I would picture Santa Claus to look. And it's such a cute story. And I mean, again, Tim Allen, all of these like high name actors, Tim Allen, Tom Hanks, Jim Carrey, Reese Witherspoon, they all, when they star in Christmas movies, you know it's got to be a fairly good movie. If you don't like this movie, I don't know that we can be friends. Just kidding. So definitely a favorite for me. My hair though, I love this ponytail, but because I have to kind of like look up at the camera, it's wanting to go bloop. I'm trying to keep it here because I like it here. Anyway, so the next, I'm going to show you 2 films at once because they're a pair, and I mean, they always have to be together because that's just the way it is. And it is the classic Home Alone. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2 with Macaulay Culkin. I mean, despite the way he looks now and his issues now, as a child actor, he was great. I mean, I love his movies so much. And Home Alone is just the classic, funny Christmas movie. And every year I have to watch these, and no matter how many times I've seen them, and I know what's going to happen to the bad guys, like what he does to them, I still laugh my head off because it is so funny. Like, these guys are so stupid, and all of this shit happens to them, and they manage to like get up and keep chasing Kevin, and you're just like, oh my gosh, if a hot iron hit me in the head, there's no way that I would still be going. Or if I stepped on a nail or slipped on the ice or whatever, or got hit with a paint can, I mean, that's just some resilience to pain, man. Like, I don't even know, but I laugh my head off watching these films. And I mean, he's so cute in these films, and I mean, how can you just go wrong with a good Home Alone movie? I don't know that everyone would have seen this one, actually, or even maybe they didn't even really enjoy it, but I really like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which, you know, that's funny to think of Arnold in a Christmas movie that you would actually, like, enjoy. But I really like this movie. I just think it's so cute, and Arnold does a very interesting job in this movie. And I just think he does actually pull off a bit of the funniness. I mean, normally you would just think of Arnold as the action hero, right? Like, shooting people, killing people, or the Terminator, I'll be back kind of thing. But I mean, I feel like he kind of pulls this off. And I mean, I guess he did Kindergarten Cop. That was a kind of comedy, action comedy, I guess. But I mean, I just thought this was so cute. And of course, I love Jake. I think he's Jake Lloyd, but I just think he's so adorable, and I love him in this movie, and I just think it's such a cute movie. It's turbo time. Like, it's a classic. If you have not seen it, please go watch it because it's good. Alright, the other ones I want to talk about quickly, I don't actually have them on DVD, or one of them I know I have on DVD, I just cannot find it. But the other ones are actually on VHS, and the VHSs we've packed away because obviously we don't really watch VHSs anymore. So I don't have a physical copy, but I'm going to move over and leave some space right here, and I'll have the picture pop up right here when I talk about it. Alright, so the first one that you're going to see pop up is, which one do I want to do? Let's start with A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, of course. So hopefully it popped up right here, and I found a nice picture for you to look at. I don't want to like run my hand through it. It's like, woo! Anyway, it's the Christmas Carol. I think it's the Disney version with Jim Carrey. And I went and saw that in theaters, which honestly, it was kind of a scary movie, not gonna lie. I actually found it quite scary, but I like scary films, so I mean, I generally like scary films, as long as they're not too scary. I went and saw it in theaters, and I mean, the way that Disney animated it was just like, it was so creepy, and I mean, like, his nose was all like mangled, and he was just creepy, and I really liked it. And it was actually, like, I remember sitting in the theater thinking, oh my gosh, parents should not be bringing their little kids to this movie. This is actually kind of scary. Like, it could give them nightmares. So like, if I was 5, I would be scared shitless. But anyway, I thought it was really cute, and again, Jim Carrey's in it, gotta love it. And you know, it's just a classic story, and hopefully you should have all seen it or some version of The Christmas Carol. If you've not seen The Christmas Carol or even read about the story of The Christmas Carol, you need to get on that right now, because that is a good life lesson for you. Alright, the next one that's going to pop up right here is Jack Frost, and I actually really love this movie. It is such a talking snowman. Who can go wrong with a talking snowman, right? Like Frosty, basically. It's like a play on Frosty, but instead Frosty is a reincarnated version of a kid's dad, and he can do weird things. Anyway, who plays it? It's the guy who plays Batman. What's his name? Oh my gosh, I cannot remember his name. We're gonna Google it. So, got my trusty phone. We'll Google this. Jack Frost. Michael Keaton, people. Michael Keaton voices and plays in the movie. So he voices Jack Frost, and I really enjoy the movie. It's so cute. I cry at the end of the movie when he. Well, I'm not going to say what happens at the end. If you haven't seen it, go out and watch Jack Frost. That is a good movie right here, people. It is a good movie. The next one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I believe that's what it's called. We'll be able to see the picture right here. It's the animated one, and I just really like this one. They've kind of like made it a random, like they've put a spin on the classic Rudolph story, and basically, you know, Rudolph has his red nose, nobody likes him, they make fun of him because he's got a red shiny nose, and then he runs away, and he makes some friends, and then he gets trapped, or he goes to this like evil queen, snow queen, who he tries to get her to get rid of his red nose so he can be normal. And then the Snow Queen ends up trying to take over Christmas because she hates Christmas. And then Rudolph saves the day. And then all the reindeer loved him as he shouted out, "Yippee, yippee." The last film I'm going to talk about is... Oh my gosh, I forgot what it is. Which film is it? Oh, okay, sorry. It's The Charlie Brown Christmas. And that is just... I just love Charlie Brown. He's so bald-headed, cute kid, and Snoopy and all the gang, like, it's just so cute, and Linus sings a little piano, and he's like, doo, doo, doo. Like, it's just so great. I just really love, it's just a nice story, and it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy at Christmas time. That is all of the Christmas movies. I guess I like a lot of Christmas movies. I was gonna do a top 10, but then I'm like, top 10? Everyone does top 10. I'm just gonna do all my favorite Christmas movies that I watch every year. You'll probably notice I didn't include Elf in that, and I'm probably, I don't know, maybe I'm like the only person on the face of the planet that doesn't like Elf. Like, we own the movie, but I was never a huge fan of the movie Elf. And I mean, I'm not the biggest, my nose is itchy, I'm sorry. I'm not the biggest Will Ferrell fan to begin with, so Elf was just not really up my alley kind of thing. Like, it just wasn't, my nose is just always so itchy, and I don't want to like smudge or slip and touch my lipstick. So it's just a mess, right? But yeah, I never really liked Elf, so sorry to all of you people out there who really enjoy Elf and watch it like a gajillion times over Christmas, but I dislike Elf. Thought I'd throw that in there because I know a lot of people really like the movie and they're probably like, why isn't Elf in there? But that is why I don't really care for Elf. So yeah, that is it. Those are all my Christmas movies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this gives you a few ideas of what Christmas movies that you might want to watch this Christmas, and maybe there's some in there that you maybe haven't even seen. It depends, like I said, on your age, and if your parents, like, you know, got them for you to watch. So if not, then go give them a watch. They're all basically PG rating. It's nothing too out there or rated R kind of thing. For Christmases, maybe for younger viewers, probably shouldn't watch it, but I doubt I have any like 5-year-olds watching my videos. So, oh, that's a lie. Scarlett. I totally forgot. I'm pretty sure my little cousin Scarlett watches my videos. Hi Scarlett, shout out to Scarlett. So I will see you. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, got this. There's a crack in her clock. Sorry, I'm just like looking at the clock on the wall over there. I'm like, it's broken. Sorry. I'm like, oh no, did I smudge my lipstick? I don't think I did. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like lost my mind. I don't know why I said Christmas and I'm like, yay! Anyway, I will see all you fine people next time. Bye, everybody. I got my Christmas makeup on because I just filmed a Christmas video, and I used the